We briefly touched on Catnap earlier in this video, so let's wrap things up by taking a closer look at this ferocious feline. The origins of Catnap's bigger body form have been relayed to us both via an exchange with a mysterious child Ollie, as well as via an ARG from Mob Entertainment which ran ahead of Chapter 3's launch. We learn that the person trapped inside Catnap's bigger body was once an orphan child under Playtime's care named Theodore Grambel. Theo formed a close connection with the prototype, who enlisted his help to try and escape the factory. The prototype persuaded Theo to steal a pair of grab packs, with the pair then attempting to flee the facility. Unfortunately, during their escape, Theo was electrocuted while using said grab pack, and was then rescued by the prototype, who returned him to the Playcare so his life could be saved by the medical team. Playtime then performed a surgery on the wounded child, using him to bring Catnap to life. Theo, now living on as Catnap, began to worship the prototype like a god, thinking of him as his saviour and carrying out the entity's every wish. We witness this firsthand during this sequence, where we see Catnap worshipping before a giant shrine constructed in the prototype's honour. By listening to an audio log located within the playhouse, we learn that Catnap was neglected by Playtime Co., locked inside a prison cell beneath the Playcare, and only allowed out on rare occasions to see the orphan children. Take a listen to this conversation between Catnap and Head of Innovation, Leif Pierre.
Okay, this is Catnap, experiment number 1188. What's his real name again? Okay. Hey, Theo. How you doing, bud? Normally I'd have Dr. Sawyer do this, but he's, out, let's say. So you got me until they find his replacement. First off, congrats. This is officially your 4th year in your new body, and you've made some real progress, pal. I was told that when you and the other smiling critters, you know, Dog Day, Picky Piggy, yada yada yada, were added into Playcare, that you weren't really getting along too well with the kids like everybody else was. But look at you now. The kids love you, and that red smoke. I mean, that's fantastic, isn't it? Is his, voice thingy still broken? Theo, nobody's gonna save you. This prison is where you belong. We'll let you out here and there to go see the kids in Playcare, but your home is here. And as for the prototype, his home is in the labs. This is your life now. Get used to it.
Catnap is able to dispel a substance known as the red smoke from his mouthpiece. This powerful hallucinogen causes those who come into contact with it to fall into a deep sleep, at which point they experience vivid nightmares. The red smoke is essentially a sleeping gas, one used to sedate the orphans at the Playcare by night so they could be taken away for testing by Playtime Co.'s scientists. At the beginning of Chapter 3, Catnap pulls the protagonist from the burning wreckage of the train they crashed in during the events of Chapter 2, and deposits them down a garbage chute into a trash compactor. As we explore the Playcare, we often catch sight of this terrifying beast, stalking us through its halls. At the end of a chapter, Catnap exposes the player to his red smoke, and then transforms into a series of nightmarish visions. Players must then use the flare gun to identify which Catnap is the real deal, and then shock him by activating steam pipes around the environment. Eventually we are able to power up a terminal and electrify the hand of our grab pack, using the current to electrocute Catnap, which then sets him on fire. Catnap manages to barely survive, but is badly wounded. At this point, the prototype reaches down from a hatch above and claims Catnap just as he did Mommy in Chapter 2. It seems Theodore welcomes this union, laying down his life as he welcomes the prototype's embrace of death, dying in the arms of his hero. And with that, we come to the end of this look at each and every monster found within the story of Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it both entertaining and informative. If you did, remember to leave a like, comments down below, and of course subscribe for more horror related content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.